Hello, Capricorns. Capricorns, this is an electricity ship. This is power to the people. I'm so glad to be here with you. Thank you for coming along. The reading is not timed, but it is for all Capricorn placements. So check out where Capricorn is in your house, and this could apply to that area of your chart when you come across this video. Trust the algorithm. The laws of randomness apply on the internet, in the I Ching, and all other kinds of wonderful places. So here we are. Anything that you hear in this message that resonates with you, that rings your bell, that toots your horn, that tickles your fancy, that's for you. If it makes you feel powerful, that's for you. If it makes you feel frightened or insecure or disempowered, then that's not the message for you. Maybe you could come back at a later time and you feel empowered to tackle some challenges, but if you're not ready to tackle those challenges, that's not the time. I did meditate on these decks, and a couple cards popped out. We've got a couple Rider-Smith-Waite style decks, the Somnia Tarot and the 1909 Rider-Smith-Waite. And then I've got 3 Oracle decks where we will grab about 1 card each, although we do have this other one for overall energy messages. So, had a little frog in my throat recently, so I appreciate your patience as I kind of am on the mend and keep my sinuses clear and everything. But let's think about some things that we're thankful for. It could be a big thing, it could be a small thing, but those small things, they do matter, they add up. I call them micro tendernesses. So I'm grateful for this coffee. It tastes pretty good. It's kind of clearing my sinuses with the warmth. I am grateful for you being here. I do include y'all in my rituals each month, past, present, and future viewers, and those who engage with the channel in other ways. There's ways to do that in the description box, but of course subscribes, comments, likes, and shares are very, very welcome. So thank you so much for that in advance, or for your past engagements with the channel. I appreciate it. This whole thing, this process of reading, helps me with my gratitude practice so exponentially. So it feels really, really good to be here sharing stories with you. So maybe a good prompt would be to think of a favorite story that you have, maybe a fairy tale or a book that you've read that has really inspired you, and just think about that. Something from nature, a person in your life. And we'll take a deep breath. Thank you so much, Anima Mundi, for being present at this reading. All right, let's start out with the Khalil Gibran, the Prophet Oracle card set. You can find this book in any library. I encourage you to check it out. Each card has a little passage from the greater text. So we'll read that along with whatever card we receive today. Thank you so much. Capricorn. I love Capricorns. Many of my oldest and dearest friends are Capricorns, and I have a Capricorn moon, so special to me. Thank you for being here, everyone, Capricorns. We got a lot of messages from the animals today. That's awesome. Okay, and then, so that's the Spirit of the Animals Oracle, and then we've got the mudras for awakening the energy body. So we'll add a haptic element in here, something you can do with your hands to enhance your meditation practice, whatever that might be. Mudras are often called yoga for the hands, so maybe you have a yoga practice, but maybe you could just do the yoga with your hand gestures. So one message, please. Okay, awesome. All right. We got some great cards out today. And let's get 3 cards from this deck. Ooh, it's kind of sticky today. It's relatively new. Somnia Tarot is very beautiful. It's photographic. Look into it if you are so inclined. Okay. Independent creator too, so I love that. We've got the King of Cups. Ooh, awesome. I've been talking about the King of Cups. He's come up in conversation a couple times today. 2 of Wands. And the Chariot. Awesome. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Coins. Awesome. Great. And so this one that popped out when I was meditating over the decks kind of came out sideways, so we'll leave it like that. It's the Queen of Coins, which is your card. So this is the card of Capricorn. It's the court card for Capricorn. That's awesome to see your energy coming through. We'll kind of ascertain why it might be sideways. It's kind of, you know, it's neither upside down nor right side up, so it's kind of this non-committal sort of energy. So I would say that would mean that read it both ways. But let's see what happens. And then we've got from this deck, please, 3 cards from this deck, Spirit. Woohoo! Yeah. I feel positive. I feel great. It's good to be here. Thank you again for being here. Ooh, Hierophant. Okay. So we've already got 2 major arcana. Page of Swords. And 3 of Swords. Okay. Don't be afraid. I know that's not a card people like to see. It's like very obvious, even if you don't know about tarot, what is going on here. And then, you know, I mean, here we go. Here's comfort for you immediately with the Star. Never fear, my dear. The universe always has your back. You might go through shit, but the universe is still here for you. And especially when all these major arcana cards comes up, that means that something is at work in your life that is greater than just your own will and, you know, your plans. So, and what just popped into my mind was, you know, people make plans and God laughs, you know? So maybe that's what this is, right? Maybe you made some kind of plan and it just turned into a fucking utter shit show disaster, right? And you're feeling bad about it. Like, you took the wrong turn. You didn't, like, follow your instincts. You were following your head instead of your heart, and now your heart has gotten busted by your thoughts, you know? So probably a good thing here is to get out of your head and get into your body, right? You're like, okay, I've got to come up with an idea to get out of this situation. And prevent myself from getting hurt again, right? But what this is telling you is that, no, it's time to get into your heart, right? King of Cups often says to me, like, emotional regulation. It's keeping yourself steady in the flow of your emotions. You allow them to go through without judgment. You're in control of your emotional reactions, and you can use them to be sovereign of your own heart. So, you know, your heart is your kingdom in a way. In Chinese medicine, the heart is called the emperor, or, you know, the king, and it rules all of the organ systems. So in that way, King of Cups is similar in that it's, you know, the driving engine for everything that you manifest. You know, you have to emotionally feel the thing that you're drawing into your life, you know? And so if you're feeling this, then you're going to get more of this, right? But if you're feeling all of your feelings with the flow and without judgment, then, you know, you're going to get to this point where you've got like a lot of forward momentum and drive, and things are going to be clear to you. Your conscious and subconscious are going to be working together in harmony to drive the chariot forward. In a mundane sense, it could mean something to do with a vehicle or travel. And just like going somewhere, you in more of a conceptual way, the chariot can indicate that you might need to pivot your direction, because the thing about chariots is that they were very like steerable, pivotable vehicle, whereas something like a wagon would be a lot more cumbersome. So you might need to pivot your direction a little bit to go forward with your plans. Two of Wands is showing that you're like looking for inspiration. You're looking out into the landscape to find something that you can point yourself towards. And again, it's not a thought thing. It's not the way you think about things. It's how you're inspired, right? So you're looking for some inspiration here, and then to carry you forward with gusto and with alignment of the conscious and subconscious, masculine and feminine principles, dark and light, yin and yang, etc. So yeah, these are both watery energies. This is for the sign of Cancer. Here's Taurus, Scorpio, and again Capricorn. And this is Aquarius. So you may have some people in your life who have those placements, strong placements in those signs, or those could be placements in your chart that are going to give you some cues about where you can go and move with ease. People that might be able to help you or inspire you. They might just be people in your life that you are able to work with or have relationships with that makes sense and clicks in and is has good flow, good emotional flow, emotional safety and ease. You're not going to have to defend yourself by holding up this sword, so that you don't get another set of these pinions in your heart. And the Star is like such a great card for hope in general. You've got a really positive reading here, like a new idea that is practical or new resources that are practical. You could be getting some money. You could be harvesting from your garden. You could be getting an upgrade to your home that helps it be more efficient. Any number of things can come from the Ace of Coins, but it's something tangible in your life, right? So it's actual resources that help your physical well-being in the world. So that's here, absolutely. You're just looking at some emotional regulation. The Star is going to give you the hope and the healing to overcome any of this kind of stuff. I would advise you to not really think so hard about things. And maybe that's why the Queen of Wands is sideways, is because she's just like, I don't know how to organize this. Like, I am invested in keeping my life very like organized and regulated, and then I've got this noise happening that is just kind of disrupting the situation and keeping me from hearing and seeing and beholding the new inspiration that I need to get something new started. I'm trying to think my way through it. I feel like the Hierophant is very beneficial in this situation too. Again, this is Taurus. It could be some kind of teacher in your life, mentor. Excuse me. Also, this can represent any kind of institution like school, a government association, a registered club, a job, maybe even like a corporation or a ruling body, a ruling entity, And of course, it can represent church or religion, any kind of established community that is has structure, right? And so this is, I find this very welcome because you've got a lot of motion. You've got like a really charged, like an empowered emotional energy here. And this is going to help you create like a structure, which I think is what the Queen of Coins is really like looking for, is this kind of structured thing. And, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be like some kind of established religion or whatever. You know, say maybe you grew up in church and you're like, I've had it with that. That's, or, you know, you could even have stronger feelings about organized structures. You know, maybe you had a terrible time like being bullied in school or whatever, and like you're like, go back to school. That's insane. But this structure could be something that you build yourself, but you know, it would be with other people, you know. But the thing is that the boundaries, expectations are laid out really carefully ahead of time. So no matter what kind of thing you're getting into, which is going to give you some, you know, real life abundance, going to heal you emotionally, there's going to be a strategy and a structure that's built up, and then there's going to be an interchange between intellectual and savoir-faire type resources. You know, there's going to be people who know how to do something better than others, and so I see this as an indication that one should listen to, seek out wise counsel, and to be open and willing to learn. I mean, if this is something to do with your heart, the way that you think about your heart, you know, whatever you've gone through in the past that has like impeded your progress, you know, maybe you were in a shit relationship, or a number of them, and it was a way that you were thinking about it, right? So like, you create a new way of setting things up so that there's like boundaries and safety and expectations and lots of communication and processes, maybe schedules, and that will help you to have a safe ground in which to heal, right? This can be the, you know, the safety of the temple. And you see on the Five of Pentacles where they're not going into the temple. They're just keeping themselves out of it, and like, it could be okay for you to find shelter in this traditional kind of structure. It could also be families. But let's look at this one that popped out as well. We've got elephant greatness. Oh, I mean, who doesn't want to see elephant, right? Always welcome sign. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Okay, so maybe you're the Hierophant here. That could be the case, you know. You could be the teacher in this situation, and the King of Cups would be a wise and gentle teacher. The Queen of Coins upright would be a teacher that's very well respected, you know. So maybe that's something, is you don't really feel respect, and that sucks. But you will heal. You deserve it. You deserve respect. And of course, the elephant always reminds me of Ganesha, the breaker of obstacles in Hindu religion. So that's wonderful. I love that. Yeah, this looks great, guys. This looks really terrific. Okay. Sing to me a deeper song. Oh, that's beautiful. Sing to me a different... Oh, it just popped right open to the page. That's awesome. I only speak to you in words of that which you yourselves know in thought. And what is word knowledge but a shadow of wordless knowledge? Your thoughts and my words are waves from a sealed memory that keeps records of our yesterdays, and of the ancient days when the earth knew not us nor herself, and of nights when earth was upwrought with confusion. Wise men have come to you to give you of their wisdom. I come to take of your wisdom, and behold, I have found that which is greater than wisdom. Oh, greater than wisdom, right? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so you know, if you think about the way that you're thinking about things now, does it matter 1,000 years from now, you know, that this happened? And like, did you think of things that way like 10 years ago? And will you think of things this way 10 years hence, you know? You can let it go. You can let it integrate into your maturity and your self-sovereignty so that you can move forward with your plans and you can see your plans. And you deserve respect. That's like, you deserve respect. Okay. We've got raccoon, inventor. Okay, that goes with this one here. That's cool. And this. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. Cool. Yeah, you're getting renewed here, my love. All right, and then the ram, perseverance. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. So that reminds me of this one. But also, you know, the ram, of course, reminds you of an Aries placement, so that might be significant for you as well. I don't see Aries showing up here, but maybe that's, you know, something beyond this reading, as we'll see the Emperor. But yeah, you know, keep on pushing straight ahead. Yeah, but don't forget about the patience and the tenacity of the ram as well. That's an awesome message too. And we have the Sakshi Mudra. Relaxes the muscles of the face and jaw, lengthens breath, supports cervical spine alignment. So this is from the, I believe, the third eye chakra, so that's awesome. So that's what that looks like. If you want to get a picture of it, pause the video or take a screenshot. Sakshi Mudra. Join the tips of all fingers together, pointing upward, base of the palms together. Soften the knuckles away from each other. Align the thumbs and bend from the tip to the knuckle facing inward. Okay, awesome. And it says, my inner witness leads me to perfect equanimity. My inner witness leads me to perfect equanimity. Very cool. Yeah, so King of Cups is definitely an inner witness type as well. So, and the star, you know. Because we are all these, you know, cosmic bodies, right? We're all a star unto ourselves, you know. The chakras are often referred to as 7 stars lined up in our body, and so within us and without us, there are infinite stars, you know, macrocosm of stars. So take some time to witness yourself. I mean, that's kind of right at the center here, right? And like, and to respect yourself, to respect your feelings, to find structures that can assist you and break down barriers. Hope, and that'll bring you to the drive, you know, when all of those things are integrated, to the drive that moves you forward. All those resources coalesce. With that, my friends, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your story into this atmosphere. Thank you for allowing me to receive it. It is wonderful to be here. I'm so grateful. And thank you again for interacting with the channel and for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is an electricity ship. This is power to the people. Peace be with you.